Hello, it's Sheila of SheilaElaine.org or The Grateful Goddess. Either way, I am so happy to be here today, and I want to share a very important message about Friday the 13th. Here's the thing. Friday the 13th originally was a very lucky, divine feminine day. And it had to do with the fact that a woman has 13 moon cycles a year. And so it's like just the fact that our divine feminine has this power, and it's all about love and sexuality and fertility on Friday the 13th. So somewhere along the line, someone decided to shift the statement that it was a lucky, magical day of prosperity and abundance and creation, and convince us that it was an unlucky day. And now you know. So here's what I'm inviting you to do. Spend some time today going within, doing a meditation, taking time out of your day for yourself, for your own needs, in order to tap in to what you know is your truth. Do some meditation, do some journaling, light some candles, dance around your living room. Do whatever your body, your innate wisdom of your body asks of you. Because it is fascinating how often and how common it is today that what we know to be our truth, we see something, we know what we just saw, and we are told it's the exact opposite. And that's fascinating. There's a lot of other words I could use for it too, but the reality is the only thing you can possibly know about your truth is to move through everybody else's to find your own. So go within, meditate, journal, do a deep cleansing bath or some other type of ritual, but come to your understanding. So a few examples that I have of how I had to shift what had been placed upon me as a belief, and I lived with for many years until I decided to discover my own truth. For instance, when I was young, I was told I wasn't good at math. I believed I wasn't good at math because I was struggling with math, didn't have a good math teacher. All of a sudden, it wasn't until college that I really did well at math, in algebra and all these other things, but I was believing this to be my truth until I decided to shift it to a new belief system. Same with being creative. As a young adult, I was told I was not creative, I was not artistic, I was not this or that. And it wasn't until, again, deciding, some people find me very creative. I'm not your typical artist, but the way I shifted into that was by actually opening a mosaic art studio and being considered an artist for an entire year. And all of a sudden, I created a new title for me and even won awards of my art. So it's like, what do you want to believe of what other people have told you, or do you want to find something to be your own truth? It wasn't until well into my adulthood that I saw myself as an athlete. I did not. And therefore, I kind of passed that along. My son was very athletic. We all kind of believed my daughter was not, because she was pretty funny in team sports, because she was more creative and artistic and was drawing pictures in the sand out in the left field of the baseball game, right? The reality is, in her 20s, she decided, you know what? I'm not going to believe what other people have told me about myself. I know I'm an athlete. Now she is an ultra athlete. She runs endurance sports that are just insane from my perspective. But it's her truth, and only she can say what her truth is, as only you know what's right for you. So that is what I invite you to do on this very sacred, fabulous, lucky day, is to create some magic, because you know how important mindset is in creating your magic and creating what you want more of in your life. And in doing so, you're going to need to rid yourself of what others have placed on you as who you are or are not. All right, enjoy your magical, lucky Friday the 13th. Mwah!